You all know I stand by the truth. And if I put my name on something, I truly believe in it. Today, I'm thrilled to introduce you to something I'm incredibly proud of.
This may seem out of left field, but what would you buy with $150 million? You could purchase this unit in Central Park Tower, or this luxury super yacht, or you could buy Rudy Giuliani, because after tumultuous years of lawsuits and financial losses, Rudy has declared bankruptcy on his debt of over $148 million that he owes to Georgia election workers alone. And in attempts akin to using a teaspoon to bail water out of a sinking yacht, Giuliani has tried desperately to boost his finances, first by slashing the price of his Manhattan apartment, and then by doing this.
My own brand of organic specialty coffee, Rudy Coffee. Believe me when I say it's the best coffee you'll ever try. It's smooth, rich, chocolatey, and gentle on your stomach.
They're selling chocolate. Chocolate? Yeah. What? What are they selling? Chocolates. What? Chocolate. I can't hear you.
It's so good, I even recommend drinking it black.
New grift just dropped, Rudy Giuliani coffee. Side effects may include losing all your hair, your sanity, or your money.
It comes in 3 varieties, including what I promise is the best decaf you'll ever have. You can order now by scanning the QR code on your screen or by visiting rudy.coffee. By supporting Rudy Coffee, you're not just treating yourself to exceptional coffee, you're also supporting our cause.
And by our cause, I mean election interference and paying my legal fees. Shout out my mentor Donald Trump for putting me onto that idea.
The cause of truth, justice, and American democracy. You'll also be supporting the Call to Action nonprofit, which is devoted to helping veterans and first responders. So you can make a difference and taste the difference by ordering today at rudy.coffee.
Yeah, and I actually searched for the Call to Action nonprofit, and the first 2 Google searches that returned were these 2 articles absolutely tearing Rudy Giuliani apart for his latest grift. And we'll dive a little further into some of those details in a bit, but first I want to show you some of Morning Joe's reaction to Giuliani's newest business venture.
Justice and American democracy.
I think I'll stick to Pete's coffee.
I mean, Mika.
Yeah.
So, power abhors a vacuum. You have turned your back on Starbucks coffee after a quarter century.
Literally.
The void has been filled. Rudy heard.
No.
Rudy responded. Rudy has coffee for you. Yes.
No,
yes.
I will. Well, that was just, that was horrible. That was the worst commercial I've ever seen. Is it 1972?
Yeah, one of the worst commercials ever. That is saying something, especially considering this exists.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
Megan, he's back. The My Pillow guy.
And you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, My Pillow 2.0.
Wow, it's so soft.
I guess Giuliani is now the Mike Lindell of conservative coffee.
America's,
my lord.
America's mayor. Right there.
America's mayor. Former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, of course, finding a new way to make some cash. Amid declaring bankruptcy, of course, he says you're helping America. You can get the coffee, which comes in 3 roasts.
Yes.
America's mayor
this
enjoying
is what
life.
America needs right now.
And fighting for
it's
justice.
What America has been asking for. Coffee from Rudy Giuliani.
Guess what a bag will cost you?
Let's see. $150 million divided by 3 roasts, of which he'll sell about 10 each. I'm going to guess $5 million a pop.
If you have a sip of
$30.
And you
$30? Jeez, Rudy, you better hope they arrest you and throw you in jail for that Arizona election case, because you're going to be bankrupt forever at this rate.
If you have a sip of
$30.
And you taste something that's a bit pungent, it is, Jonathan Lemire, it is actually Rudy's, and this is why this is so personal to him. It's Rudy's sweat.
The hair
mixed
dye.
in wee bit of hair dye going into the coffee. It's all part. It's that secret ingredient.
Yeah, hence why he wants you to drink it black.
It's so good, I even recommend drinking it black.
That puts it over the top.
Just for men. That's the ingredient. It is.
And Rudy's sweat.
Deeply embarrassing. This is someone who, for a time, was known as America's mayor. This is someone who was, for a handful of weeks, a legitimate American hero. And it would be difficult to find too many people, too many characters in our nation's history who have fallen further faster than Rudy Giuliani, who attached his star to Donald Trump, Mika, and has taken one disgrace after another since, to the point, as you're going to have to explain, exactly how he celebrated his birthday.
And boy, was that birthday celebration embarrassing.
Rudy Giuliani has been mocking Arizona authorities, saying if they don't find him soon, they'll have to dismiss the case against him that he tried to install fake electors to overturn the 2020 election. But at his 80th birthday, this weekend, he got a bit of a surprise gift when he was served a summons to appear in said court. Now, guests apparently were freaking out. Did he really think he could outrun the law?
Oh, yeah.
I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
But then he told everybody where he was.
He had been, they had been chasing him down. They had been trying to serve him for weeks and weeks.
One of the most recognizable faces in the United States is apparently difficult to find. Arizona prosecutors have been trying and failing for weeks to serve Rudy Giuliani with notice of his indictment.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday to you.
And he died, yes. No, so he posted, if Arizona authorities can't find me by tomorrow morning, they must dismiss the indictment. So then two agents, they look at the video, they figure out where the party is, they show up and they serve him the papers. Happy birthday, dummy.
Yeah, the summons officer showed up at his party and sang him happy birthday before serving him. It is so cringe, I can hardly watch it. But this is still just the latest in a string of embarrassing mishaps for Giuliani. He owes $153 million to various creditors, including the 2 black Georgia election workers he defamed, his lawyers, the IRS, and others, including Hunter Biden. And he's on the hook for a $10,000 bond issued Tuesday by an Arizona state court for the election interference case there. And back in August, he admitted to financial problems, disclosing he had liabilities between $100 million and $500 million and assets between only $1 million and $10 million. The math ain't mathin'. $30 a bag is not going to cover that gap. And yet he continues to burn financial bridges. His conservative talk show was canceled recently because he wouldn't stop questioning the 2020 election results, so there goes another source of income.
And now he's losing it all. So the question is why? Why would a mayor of one of the largest cities in the world, whose fame and fortune grew after 9/11 into almost mythic proportions, throw it all away for a guy who is without a doubt a sociopathic grifter that has no friends and turns on everyone who trusts him? The answer's simple, because they're the same. Rudy Giuliani wasn't America's mayor. He's a con artist, and Donald Trump is his muse. Some might feel for Rudy, but you'd be wasting your time. Rudy, like Diaper Don, care for no one but themselves. And while Trump's fate is uncertain, Rudy's future is clear.
Don't do this to me.
Say goodnight, Rudy.
This isn't their Republican Party anymore.
Am I wrong?
Damn right.
You're in a lot of trouble, Don.